What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all spending the block as always. I'm Bob Choji. Today we got some new Nen Impact gameplay trailers we're gonna be looking at. We got the gameplay trailer for Maki and the gameplay trailer for Ojin they just put out that I ain't get a chance to look at yet. So without further ado, let's take a dive into it. Let's get it. All right, first one up, we got this Maki from the Phantom Troop, bro. This is the interesting character that I did not think would make the roster, bro, but low-key looking clean in game. I'm not gonna lie. The little sewing string she got, little mechanic she got going on, bro. I'm not mad at her. And character to character dialogue, I like that. Nice combo extensions. Now, don't know if that's the auto combo, but you feel me? So, get a little glimpse of her character right there. Let's run that back real quick, see if there's anything we missed. All right, so let's see, bro. Let's see exactly what she got going on. I know she got the saw needle mechanic, bro. Let's sway back and forth, or you can swing people back and forth and shit. That's cool. The yank, little scorpion get over here type action. I like the camera panel though, like how it's not a transition or nothing. They go from one team to the next team pretty smoothly, so that's kind of cool. It's her art. That can't be her art. I think the next one is her art. Now this combo is pretty clean. It went from sideline to sideline, so I like that. Like she might be like she might got a lot of movement involved, but I think a lot of characters in the game have like really good ways of bouncing around. It is a 2D fighter, so you're gonna need that. All right, just a real quick speed word one more time, bro. Make sure I ain't tripping, because this could be potential main, bro. This could be potential main, bro. Due to circumstances of the roster being so small, and I don't really know what character I'm gonna end up trying to lock in with for real. The roster kind of bland, bro. I'm not gonna lie, the roster looking kind of bland. I'm gonna speak on that in a second. Yeah, that's a nice little combo. All right, cool. So let's move on. All right, so next up we got Ojin from the Phantom Troop, man. This character I don't really expect too much out of. Big brute, you know what I'm saying? Strong man, dude. Maybe some command grabs in there, kinda. I'm not seeing that though. I'm sure he does a lot of damage. I wonder if do they want to put emphasis on how different the characters play versus you know, what kind of gimmicks or mechanics they got going on. What we got here? Okay, that was what, a level 1 or something. This art. That can't be art. That can't be his art. That was so mid. That was super mid. Can't be his art, bro. I refuse to believe. Maybe level 2 or something. Can't be his art. But let's check it out again, though, bro. If that's his art, bro, I will never touch this character, bro. And I'm telling y'all that now, bro. Bro slammed his fist and some rocks. Slammed his fist and some rocks came up. So don't expect to see no Ojin gameplay on this channel if that's his art. I'm sure he's strong. He got a rage mechanic or something with his red aura. Big Bang Impact. I do remember that from the show. Is the animation a little longer, bro? I think that's his art. I don't know if that's the entire thing. They could have cut it off early, bro. Give him the benefit of the doubt. But if that's bro art, is raps. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening. I'm sorry. All right, so for those of y'all that have been wanting a 100 game, man, how does this game kind of feel your, you know what I'm saying, your request? What I mean by that is, like, if this the game y'all wanted, did y'all want just a straight up 2D fighting game? Do y'all feel like they could have done a little bit more with the 100 license? Me personally, I feel like they could have did a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie, it's such an interesting genre, bro, of it's like an adventure, and it's set up almost like a RPG with the whole Hunterverse and everything like that, and the different areas they explore and the different enemies they fight and all that type of shit, bro. And that's just me. I'm not mad. It's not an arena fighter though, and we don't have a lot of quote unquote competitive. I guess you got to be a 2D fighter to be considered competitive. So we don't have a lot of competitive anime fighters. So maybe this will break the gates open and have like maybe anime games can get into that realm, and we can start seeing like an actual anime license being played at like Evo or some of these big FGC tournaments or whatever the case may be. So maybe that's the goal here. If so, great. But you know what I mean? Yeah, what would y'all have like to see, man? Would y'all like to have see more so like an adventure RPG style game, man, or maybe like a story game where you play through the point of view from the different Hunter x Hunter characters and go from there and like fight various battles and stuff like that? Or are y'all just, this is pretty much what all we needed was a 2D fighter for Hunter x Hunter? It's not an arena fighter though. We got plenty of those, and we've seen these fighters in arena fighter settings such as J-Stars and Jump Force, where we got to play the base roster of the characters. I think like for Jump Force it was Gon, Killua, Karapika, and Hisoka, and I think Biscuit was also in there as well. Crazy Pool, by the way. And then J-Stars, Gon, Killua, I think Hisoka was in there as well. So that's, you know what I mean, like we've seen these characters in arena fighters, so I'm not gonna say they needed their own arena fighter or nothing like that. So if y'all would have had to, and they even threw like Oreo in the game, bro. I don't know why I had trouble saying his name. They even threw like Oreo in the game, even though we didn't see this character pretty much do a lick of scrapping in the series, bro. He punched Gon Dad, and that was like the only time we see him activate his ability, and he got a whole kit based around that. So you feel me? Like that's cool. I guess they had to have him in the game, and this game doesn't have like support only characters, like cameo characters, so to speak. So he had to be his own character at the end of the day, man. But yeah, majority of the anime bros walking around with that switchblade on them, bro. One thing about the game, the roster is looking kind of bland. I feel like there's a lot of characters in the Hunter x Hunter verse, and for them to only have like I think 16 spots, I forget every time. And they including the Phantom Troop, select few members of the Phantom Troop. They haven't said if they're gonna put the whole Phantom Troop in there. If you put the rest of the Phantom Troop members in the game, that's the roster right there. That's the roster, because I only think it's probably like maybe 5 or 6 spots, if that, available before those spots that we saw filled out. Unless there's more of a if that's not the final like character select screen and there's a more wider version of that outside of the demo when the full game releases, which could be possible. But like right now, you take the rest, like you take Crollo, Phaeton, I forgot bro name with the sword, you got old girl. Yeah, I mean that if you do the full Phantom Troop, that's the roster. We haven't seen nothing from the Chimera and Arc, so which leads me to assume it won't be in the game, or it won't be in the game on release. Could be DLC, or I could just be completely wrong and they could be holding it out. But yeah, I feel like a 2D fighter is not going to be the worst thing. I feel like it still do the game justice, bro. And like I said earlier, bro, if this can break the gates to have like a competitive like anime-based arena fighter, I mean not arena, anime-based competitive fighter in the FGC, that's cool too. Now we got like anime-inspired 2D fighters like Under Night in Burp and like Blaze Blue and all those things have been a thing before in the past. But like this is like the first one that I recall that's actually like based off a licensed, you know, established anime franchise. But that's pretty much all I have for today, man. It was nice to get a good look at some of the new character gameplay trailers that came out, man. What's some characters y'all waiting to get announced, bro? And please let me know in the comments, bro, if y'all would have had any ideas for a Hunter x Hunter game, how y'all think it should have went, or do y'all think the 2D fighter is perfect for where it's at and they had the right formula all along, bro? But it's hard to say because the game not even out yet, so like I'm not gonna go too crazy on it, bro. But when the game releases, I am interested to play, see how long the game hold up, the longevity of it and everything like that. But I am hoping it does well, because I will, you know what I'm saying, it's been a long time since we got a Hunter x Hunter game. We overdue for a Hunter x Hunter console game, I will say that. But let me know in the comments how y'all feeling, bro. If you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe, bro. I really appreciate it, and be sure to catch us on the next one. Let's get it, yo.